What's up for gamers? Welcome back to a new video. As we're currently embracing the newest season of Lost Light, today we'll be doing a Season 6 recap for the game. In this video, I'll be discussing with you the highs and lows of everything that happened, the new things added, and how the game has changed all in all. And if you're ready to hop into this video, make sure to drop a like, and if you want more Lost Light, please consider subscribing to the channel. Starting with a positive note, let's go with the first high when the developers finally introduced controller support. This was a major change as it expands the accessibility of the game to be playable with buttons assigned respectively to various gamepad buttons, making navigation through screens and participation in gunfights more convenient to the player. This is one big change that has made a big impact for both PC and mobile players alike, giving them more options in playing the game with ease. Our first low for this video focuses on the introduction of the pet system. From a design standpoint, this change was promising as it made the game unique, as you are given a free companion to possibly aid you in scouting enemies and searching for items. Sadly, this was not the reality of how these companions were made for. As you play the game, you will then find that these new fluffy partners we get actually become the replacement for secure cases. And it's also important to mention that the insurance system has become one of your pet's special feature, as they will fetch your loot for you, and the desire to upgrade to unlock these various skills and more importantly more storage space for your items have been aggressively placed behind a huge paywall. As you can see, it takes this much to upgrade your basic pet, and the other more rare pets require even more money to be able to upgrade them. So if you really must seek these upgrades, you will need to spend actual money to do so. But here's one good thing about the pet system is that you can hide them during your operations by clicking on the hide button in your inventory. Because even if they are hidden, they will still function as much as the same as the old secure cases, but with very limited storage space. Our next high is the addition of custom skin camos. Not only was this just a similar concept like how other shooter games focus on camos, with the customization feature you can use spray cans and colorize every distinct attachment of your weapon. This opened the door to the creativity of every player wanting to create a unique look for their weapon of choice. Although some of the better spray cans are dependent on their drop rates, some of the commonly spawned spray colors are actually good enough to give you a simplistic design, but you can also go crazy and color your weapon with every shade possible. We cannot deny that Lost Light has significantly grown and has become a viable option if you want to play a different kind of a shooter game. It caters to both casual and competitive players, and best of all, it is a free-to-play game on all major platforms except for console. But being a free-to-play video game comes with a price, as this really invites cheaters of every kind to potentially ruin the game for every player they encounter just for the sake of gaining an unfair advantage in the video game. As you can see here, there is a concerning growth in numbers of banned accounts ever since Season 6 started. But do take note that this is only for Season 6 and does not include the previous ban announcements from other seasons. But even so, it's still comforting to see that the developers are consistently on track in handling these cheaters and banning them in every wave of reports done to the community and in-game submissions. Possibly the best highlight of Season 6, the addition of this new vertical map was a breath of fresh air for all the OG Lost Light players that have developed a sense of over-fatigue with the option of only 4 maps in the past seasons. The big city, as they call it, has drawn some inspiration and is a good callback to EFT players that have moved to Lost Light, as it resembles a mixture of the lab and the interchange from Tarkov. Along with the territory comes with a new batch of enemies called the Viper Squad, where scientists donning hazmat suits have come equipped with deadly poison gas, and the Link Squad, where a newer and tougher breed of military power is present with high-tier weapons at their disposal. Without a doubt, the introduction of Kaido was the main focus of the season, and it clearly shows that the addition of this map to the selection was and is an ongoing success. Another promising feature by design the tactical glasses were added as a connected feature where the devs of the game also added the temperature monitor for your character. This temperature monitor serves as an indicator when you create too much movement such as running or jumping, which leads to your temperature's levels going higher from a stable green to a high alert red. If the temperature monitor was added on its own, it would have been good enough, as they could rework this as a factor that could affect your hunger and stamina recovery. But instead, they paired this with the addition of these tactical, or should I say, thermal glasses, because when a player reaches a certain point of temperature level, every player equipped with the glasses will be able to detect them through walls. So basically, it has become a legal wall hack for everybody using it. And what makes it worse is that they made changes to bullets, with some high-tier bullets are able to penetrate thin layered walls. And if the situation presents itself, a player with thermal glasses can detect anyone with a high temperature and shoot them down through any thin layered wall. And if you ask me, I feel like that's a very annoying experience combined together. This season was, in my opinion, a big win for the community. As in the previous seasons, the developers have collected player input by hosting a player skin creation event, and it clearly showed how much the players of Lost Light wanted skins that would fit in the futuristic environment that the game is in. I have to repeat this, it is a big win. Why? Because this shows that the developers of this game can and will listen to their community, as the game cannot continue to exist without them. Here are a few skins that I found very creative and interesting. Not too wild or crazy, but somehow it fits in with the environment. Given that there are still some that don't make sense or are clearly stupid, it's still a good thing to see that players have contributed to making the game better with their creativity. So let's hope that they host more skin creation contests in the future. Okay, let's paint a picture right here. I am coming home from work or school. I just want to load up Lost Light and jump in an operation, get tons of loot, extract, and call it a day. So let's log in and get... Okay, I do not want to do a draw. Let me close this and... Another one? Come on, I just want to play... Damn, this is annoying. Anyway, let me check the Lost Light Discord if they're introducing a new feature. Okay, more skins. I'm going back to the game. I really want to get a new spray color from my SKS. What? This amount for a spray can? I'm not buying that. Actually, I just need more secure storage. Let me try to upgrade my pet companion. What? Okay, just forget the dog. I just need one more serum to keep my data safe and not lose any of my items. So, what? I need to buy the battle pass to get the serum? How about just the serum itself? 20 million new pounds? I don't have that much money. And it costs this amount of my real money to get the serum? You know what? I'll just sleep early today. You guys get the point, right? I fully understand that the game needs to make money, but most of the time it felt like they are shoving these draws down our throats, preventing us to get cool or enjoyable in-game items as they are blocked off by costly paywalls and low chance of winning gacha draws. All I'm saying is, it doesn't have to be free, but make the items we can buy more reasonable. In conclusion, if I could give Lost Light Season 6 a score out of 10, it would be a reasonable 7 out of 10. As they did make a couple misses, but the season was filled with tons of changes, consistent updates, cheater bans, community events, and more importantly, a substantial retain and even a steady growth of new players joining in and veteran players coming back. This by far has been the most interesting season of the game ever since its official release, and it shows promise of how much more the developers can do in the future seasons to come. And that's the video. As much as I did the heavy lifting of giving you this Season 6 review, it's now your time to shine by sharing all of your feedback and insights in the comment section. Whether you share a positive or negative note in your comment, it will surely be considered and can possibly be heard by the developers themselves. And who knows, your brilliant idea or feedback might actually make it into the game one day. If you enjoyed this recap and want me to do another for Season 7, make sure to give this video tons of likes, and if you can share this with a friend, you'll be helping me out a lot. Thanks again so much for your time. That will be it for me, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.